Here we go! Okay, let's go!
And welcome everyone to episode 84 of the 1UP XP show. Now this week it is a little bit special. And by a little bit special, I mean a lot of bit special. We are playing a game called Plunder Panic. Now, this is an award-winning game that's kind of like if you took Super Smash Brothers and like Donkey Kong with Mario and mashed them together, but made it possible for 6v6. And the first one to sink their ships or get the most gold wins. It's a pirate game, but it's a 6v6 pirate game. And it's super fun. And it's based out of East Lansing. A professor from Michigan State runs a class where he teaches game design, Brian Winn, and we interview him later in the show. But first, we're going to show you some highlights from Plunder Panic. Super fun game. We'll give you guys kind of an idea what it's like. We'll play some of the chapters back. See, I've already played a little bit. So we'll run it back. Give you guys an idea. Swabby.
Prepare to plunder.
Prepare to plunder. So this is one way you can win. By killing him. Ow. Nerd. Yeah, come get some. Ow. 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 Okay, well, that guy just killed me. Come get some. Come down here.
A captain victory is upon us.
Yeah, it is. Come on up here.
Walk the plank.
Walk of the plank. Boom.
Prepare to plunder.
Fill your chest or defeat the captain with your second in command. Come get some, nerd.
Plunder Panic.
Huh?
Okay.
It's very fun.
Is on King.
Yes. Get the free demo and you'll be able to play.
Be careful, captain.
Come get some, nerd. Hey, come back here.
No quarter.
Killed him.
Killed him dead.
Killed him dead, dude. DED.
Prepare to plunder.
Enter to the rowboat. So now you can, there's another way that you can win the game. If you roll the rowboat, you see here, over the other ship, it blows it up. No! Get out of here. Oh, this music's cool. Get over
You
here.
followed Tarkov on Instagram?
Watch the rowboat.
Anything back from
Go.
yesterday. Hey.
Shark bait. Prepare to plunder.
Prepare to plunder. And there's... Oh, this isn't the canon one yet. Okay, got it. Hey, get out of there. Get out. Dude, this captain's fierce. Prepare to plunder.
Captain is about to die.
You son of a biscuit.
Walk the plank.
I got him. Don't worry, chat.
I I see Cody and Burr playing Ark again.
That's all they play.
I know.
Prepare to plunder.
Cannon fodder. Defend Blackburn as he loads. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm on a rope. No, bad. Get out of here, Captain.
Fire in the hole.
Fire in the hole. No, get out of here. Nope, get out of here, nerds.
Fire in the hole. Watch the cannon.
Ow. Haha, nerd. Haha, nerd. Haha, nerd.
Fire in the hole.
Boom.
Below the man down.
Got him, chap. 3-star rating. We're going to the abandoned shipwreck, chat.
Prepare to plunder.
Win by any victory condition on shipwreck shanties. Come here, Captain. Nailed it. Come on down.
Fire in the hole.
Oh, that fire just killed me. No. Bad. Oh, what?
Fire in the hole.
Oh, come on, dude. Get out of here.
Captain Light is low. Fire in the hole.
Oh, that guy just got taken out by a cannonball.
Nearly upon us. No quarter.
We got him. Oh, I didn't get a 3. Tried getting a gold.
Prepare to plunder.
It didn't work out too hotly. Yeah, give me that gold. Haha, nerds. Come on over. Oh, I missed? I keep missing? Oh, you son of a biscuit. Slice it. Yeah, come get some. Oh,
My ship.
got him. Got him. Got him. Nerds.
Dead men tell no tale.
Kill them all. Yeah.
Prepare to plunder.
Prepare. Cut down item boxes and get items like net traps. Get back here. Boom. Oh, they're up here. Uh-oh.
Fire in the hole.
Oh! He put me in a trap! I can't get out.
Fire
Oh, you dummy.
Fire in the hole.
Hey, we won. Shark bait. How did Swabby lose the captaincy? I don't know if he wanted to be captain anymore, you know what I'm saying? Now, we had a little bit of an issue trying to get my buddies into play with the free demo, but the problem wasn't really a big issue. I still got to play it, and there's a campaign. So if you want to play it solo, you can, and it's still a ton of fun. And once you get in the deeper levels, you really have to start putting on your critical thinking hat, and you have to start thinking about, okay, what's this? What's happening here? What's going on over there? And you have to make sure things are all taken care of. And that's why if you get into 6v6 battle, it's great because you have players doing one thing and communicating and making sure that other things are taken care of. And that's where all the cooperation comes together, and that's how you get a good team. But it's a super fun party game. Definitely check it out. It is on every platform, and I believe it runs right around $10. But there is a free demo if you want to download that and try it out. But coming up next, we sit down with the creator of Plunder Panic, Brian Winn, who is a professor at Michigan State and also the president of Will Win Games. We'll have that coming up right after the break. And welcome back, everyone, to the 1UP XP show. Now, I sat down with Brian Winn, who is a professor at Michigan State and then also the president of Will Win Games, and he has made the game that you just saw us try out, Plunder Panic, and he gives us a story behind it. It's pretty cool. Check it out. But today, I am bringing in Brian Winn. Now, I'm going to list everything off that this man has accomplished, the hats he wears, so if I miss anything, Brian, let me know, but thank you for being here. I truly do appreciate it. Brian, yes, it is my pleasure, sir. Thank you for being here. But you're a professor in the Department of Media and Information and director of the Games for Entertainment and Learning, the GEL lab at Michigan State University. And you've been there for quite some time, but you also have Will Win Games, which is kind of, I don't want to sound ignorant or insulting by any means, but it's kind of an indie game developer. So you're a game dev yourself. But this all kind of goes hand in hand with something you've been working on for an extremely long time. Yes, you've been a professor, you've had this amazing background, but you also just recently co-founded Will Win Games, which is also in East Lansing.
It is. Yep.
Yep, it's a base game studio out of East Lansing. That you have this new game out called Plunder Panic, which you can get on every platform, not just PC, but Xbox, PlayStation, as well as PC, and also the Switch, if I'm not mistaken. But you're wearing the pirate shirt. It all goes with it. Yeah. But yeah, it's an award-winning 12-person swashbuckling action arcade party game. And as soon as I watched anything on it, I was like, yeah, I got to just test this out. So we will have highlights from that this week. Awesome. But it's crazy. You know, you wanted to do something, and with the safety of your job, you set up Will Win Games. So tell us a little bit about Will Win Games and how this came about. And was it like this brainchild that you had for so long? It's like, yes, I can finally do it.
Yeah, I mean, there was, I guess, multiple, legs to the stool, if you will, like kind of they all came together, which caused us to do it. Mm-hmm. On one hand, we have this top ranked game program at MSU, and we looked at some of the other top ranked game programs and what are some of the things that they're doing. And a lot of them were private schools like mm-hmm. Carnegie Mellon and USC. Right. They also have some geographic advantages over us here in Michigan, perhaps. Definitely USC. Yeah. But one of the things that they were looking at is like partnerships with industry and even creating kind of first jobs for students, having like a commercial branch, mm-hmm. if you will, where students can, after graduation step into. So, we were like, well, maybe we should do that here because, there is industry in Michigan, but, there wasn't a lot of industry at the time. Right. So it was like, hey, let's start something local, to be that first job for students, to prepare them for their next job, for their whole career. So that was kind of one of the branches. The other was that we had this game that we developed actually at Michigan State University within the Games for Entertainment and Learning Lab. We call it now the prototype version because, we made it relatively quickly. We actually made it initially for the Traverse City Film Festival. We were running a showcase, a kind of an interactive gallery up there for a few years. I think it started in 2015, 2016. And then coming into 2017, our president at the time was like, "Hey, we're investing a lot of money in in this festival, and kind of our showcase piece is this interactive media gallery." It was called the Woz,
Yep.
named after Steve Wozniak, who I guess was a friend of Michael Moore.
Yep.
And so they're like, why don't we make this? We were showcasing all types of things, like not just things that we created, but cool indie games, oddball things, big things going on in industry. And they're like, that's great, but we're putting so much money into this. Why don't we make it a bit more MSU centric? We had great content that we were developing in the Games for Entertainment and Learning Lab, and great things our students were creating. And we're, and a lot of VR was really taking off at that time with the Vive and the predecessor of the Quest, the Rift. So we're like, yeah, we think we could pull together a really cool gallery, but we need a showcase piece. And we were able to, kind of talk the university into giving us a small little budget to work on a passion project, which ended up being Plunder Panic, because I had always wanted to make a pirate game, a pirate theme game.
Yeah.
A lot of the work that we do in the Games for Entertainment and Learning Lab tended to be more kind of serious games. We call it meaningful play, education, training,
kind of like first-person story games or story games in general. Yeah,
kind of. I mean, all different types of things, right. But we play games. We play games for pure entertainment as well, and we wanted to build something that was purely an entertainment game.
Right.
So that's what Plunder Panic became. It was our showcase piece. It was the center of the gallery. We wanted something to create a lot of energy in the space, bring people in, have them come back, bring their friends, be yelling. So we made this, up to 6 versus 6 swashbuckling action arcade game, probably most similar to something like Super Smash Brothers.
Correct.
But more of a team-based game.
Yep. And we'll be right back with more of the 1UP XP show, as well as Brian Winn and Plunder Panic right after the break.
With multiple victory conditions, so you're not just defeating your enemy. You could plunder gold from the world, plunder booty, bring it back to your ship. You could sink the enemy ship. You could defeat their captain.
Right.
So there's 3 ways of winning, actually 4, because you could sink the ship 2 different ways.
And then you can take the longer path to get to the other side by taking a boat, which could blow up the other boat and take them down. Yeah, there's many different ways, and I found that when I started sitting there watching it, I was like, wow, this is actually very in depth. Like when you see
so there's a lot of it looks like a simple kind of Twitch arcade platformer, but there's actually a lot of strategy and tactics that come into play if you know what you're doing, and and a lot of communication that happens across your team.
Right.
So it made a very lively, exciting environment in a space, and now that's transcended to the same sort of thing online, through streamers and folks playing the game.
Yeah.
So anyways, we had this game. We showed it at Traverse City. It showed very well. People loved it. It did exactly what we wanted. People kept coming back across the whole week. And afterwards, we're like, hey, maybe we actually have something here. Right. So we ended up submitting it to Indiecade, which is a big independent game festival held out in Los Angeles. We were kind of a late entry, so we got in a little bit after the normal judging happens for the games, and kind of got in because we're a university and showcasing what we did. But we ended up bringing it there, and it was a huge hit, on the floor there, and ended up winning the Audience Choice Award, which is something that's voted on right there at the festival.
That's so cool.
So that was awesome. And
how many kids so when you're talking about this game that you guys made? Obviously, there's your brain behind it, but how many people were in hands of making it? So is this like a complete GEL creation, or was this something that with only 5 of you guys sat down and made?
Yeah, I mean, it was done in the Gel Lab, and it was about 12 of us worked on it. So we had a few programmers, artists, designers, sound, all original composed music and sound effects and that sort of thing. So I think and the way our projects often work at the university is it's sort of transient, because I get a student for maybe 3 months,
right,
and then leave, and then I bring somebody else in. So it probably wasn't 12 people's worth of work across the project, but 12 different people touched it, if you will, and contributed to it.
100%. I get that. That's so cool. I love that. I love the fact that you guys got to run with something and it's a hit, because there's a lot of games out there. I mean, you look at my Steam library, there's a lot of games out there, and they're never, one in every 15 or so might be a semi-popular game, but when you can take it to an indie arcade, presentation, or you can take it to a movie or film festival and it does well, it's like, wow, we might have something here. And I can honestly say from watching, I haven't played it yet, but that will be changing this week. It does look like a ton of fun. It reminds me of, like you said, Super Smash mixed in with a little bit of Mario Party. Something where you can sit down with friends and just go at it and have fun. But at the same time, it keeps you entertained. You can keep coming back. It's not the one and done type of game. So that is so cool that, one, it was done, locally. It's in Michigan, and two, it was done by Michigan State people, which that is awesome. I absolutely love every aspect of that. And my huge thank you to Brian for sitting down with us and talking about Plunder Panic and really taking us deeper into what he does at Michigan State as well as the GEL. Now, we have a more in-depth interview that we'll show you parts of next week about the program at Michigan State. This week, I just wanted to keep it all Plunder Panic, so we have the game, and then he tells us about how they developed it. So pretty cool. Thank you again, Brian. Don't go anywhere, because when we return, we're going to have more of the 1UP show after this short break. And that does it for this week's episode of the 1UP show. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you want to check out Plunder Panic, make sure you either click the links down below, or if you're watching on TV, you can just search Plunder Panic on Xbox, PlayStation, PC, or Nintendo Switch. Be good, stay safe, take care. I'll see you guys all